Alright guys, so I know this is kind of a weird intro, but welcome back to the channel. Currently, I'm sitting in my car waiting to go into a daycare meeting for the boys. As you can see by the title, today I basically just want to explain to you what's going on. And like, a whole bunch of things are changing. I've said this in my Q&A, but I didn't really go into detail. So today's the video where I am going to go into detail because things are happening really super fast. So the day that I'm filming this is July 30th. And here's the big news, and I'm just gonna say right away. I actually am going to college on the 24th. So that is the first day of school. And I am going to be a full-time nursing student, meaning I have classes 5 days a week for almost, I would say, 5 to 6 hours every day. And it's gonna be really, really crazy. And so because of that, daycare is going to be a necessity. And if you guys are wondering, Josh will be working. He is working on getting a full-time job, and in the meantime, he is working multiple hours of the day doing food delivery. So he isn't going to be available to take the kids all day. So with both of us working and in school, daycare has become something that we had to think about. We are thinking about it a lot sooner than we originally thought we were going to. We were originally going to wait to put them into pre-K, which is about 3 years old, which is a year and a half away from now. But that's just not working with our schedules. So like I said in the last video, I was originally planning on taking a gap year, and what happened with that is we got moved in really, really quickly to the apartment. Everything is totally set and done. We are situated. We feel like it's home. We feel safe. It's a great environment, and I felt like maybe waiting a year to go to school was a little too long. I basically applied to every college 30 minutes away from me from our apartment, and just to see where I would get in. And the two places that I had then narrowed it down to accepted me, and I was so excited. I was a little nervous that I wasn't going to get accepted because at that point I would have no idea what to do. So I did get accepted to my top two choices, and out of the two I ended up deciding on one because their nursing program is pretty well known and I've heard good things about it. And it is a private school with some smaller classes, and I just really love the sound of it. So that is what I decided to do. I'm still figuring some things out with the school because I applied really, really late. I had to contact them a bunch of times, explain my situation, and basically just say like, I will get everything done really quickly if you guys can just get me into the fall semester. So they were able to, and I got all my information in, and we were all set. And I actually do have a class schedule already, and I can like put in a picture potentially of my schedule. Me and Josh wrote it out so that it's really easy to look at, because the way they do it online is like super confusing. But I do have a schedule. Basically Mondays I have like a lot of classes, and then I forget the rest. I have to be looking at it, but it's a few hours of every day for sure. Right now our plan is to get the boys into a 3-day-a-week daycare. So basically we are thinking of doing, I think it was Mondays. I have to look at the schedule because I'm just sitting in my car right now and I'm just looking around at everything, so my mind is wandering. But we're planning on doing a 3-day daycare, and basically I still want to do YouTube, but I know that YouTube is going to probably slow down just a little tiny bit once I'm in school. I know that, but I really want to take the channel with me because I'm still 18. I still have 2 kids, and now on top of that I'm going to be going to college for nursing, and I know a lot of people are interested in kind of seeing how that's going to work out, and I still really, really want to show life because it is definitely still just as crazy, if not crazier than before. So I think that being able to vlog it and still record everything will be really awesome, and I don't want to stop that. So I obviously have to have the kids with me for part of the week to be able to still make videos with them. We still have our weekends, of course, so that's going to be where YouTube comes in a lot, but the other 2 days of the week we are going to just have it so that Josh will be with the kids in the morning, and then I'll take the kids in the afternoon. So we did video call with one other daycare, and I am now at the second daycare, and we are going to be deciding between the two after today. So I'm hoping that we can get them in really, really soon because we want to get them adjusted before school starts. So we're hoping to get them in as soon as possible because my school starts in literally like 3 weeks, which is crazy to think about. 3 weeks is so soon. And before that, we have have a lot to take care of. We have one more trip planned, so it's gonna be really chaotic, and I would just like to get them in as soon as possible so that we can start getting used to things and get them adjusted. I also really want to show you guys what we've been doing at home. A big reason why daycare is so important as well is to get the kids socialized and to get them learning new things, because I am not a teacher. These are my first kids, and I'm still learning on how to properly teach them all of the things that they should be learning right now, like using utensils and their numbers, their letters, learning new words, getting potty trained, and I know a daycare could help out a lot with that. Okay guys, so I just got home and I'm going to talk about how that went. It was very short and brief. So at the daycare meeting I was just at, they basically asked me kind of what the kids are learning right now and where they are developmentally, and I let them know that they're saying about 5 to 10 words if we ask them to. They're not really saying it on their own yet, so that's something that we're trying to get them to do. And on top of that, they are still learning their colors and body parts. They know where their eyes are, they know where their tummy is, and trying to get them to match colors together. So the boys are 17 months now, if you guys didn't know that, so they're definitely getting older. They're a year and a half, and we're really getting to the point where we want to get the very basics in and just get them a head start before they go into pre-K and then eventually into school, which is crazy thoughts, but all of it's, you know, picking up speed. So anyways, I really liked the daycare that we were just at. I think that is probably going to be our final decision out of the two that we've seen, and I really liked it. This one we were actually able to go in and see in person, which was different from the last one, because the last one we just had to see over the phone, which definitely kind of, you know, doesn't give you the greatest experience, but they were super nice, so that was amazing. But this place has definitely won our hearts over because it was awesome. But I'm now about to go sign up online because it's happening really quickly. They have a wait list right now, so we want to get the kids on the wait list as soon as possible because we would prefer to have them in before my school starts. Even if that doesn't happen though, it's still worth it for us to wait if we had to wait about a month or so, and figure out a plan until then, which would probably be just Josh be having the kids while I'm in school, and then once I get out of school I'll take them and he can go work. So, you know, we'll make it work either way. And I also just want to reiterate that with the babysitter that we've been getting, we've only been getting her when the boys are sleeping, because I just posted a video and everyone's coming at me saying that like we're not spending enough time with them, which is nonsense since we've been with them since they were born, and we've never had them in daycare or anything. The longest we've been away from them is a week, and they're with my they're with their grandma, my mom. So yeah, and daycare is a natural thing. Parents have to do daycare. I mean, if they don't go to daycare, then I don't go to school, and then I don't make money, and then they don't get the proper care that they need to survive, that we all need to survive. So my mind just gets boggled when I read comments like, you shouldn't be putting them in daycare. Like, what do you expect? Me to just stay home and not make a living? But anyways, just wanted to clarify that up to this point, like, a babysitter hasn't even interacted with them. They've just sat in the house and made sure that the house didn't burn down while they were sleeping. But I hope this clarified some questions about college and daycare. I will keep you guys updated, but just know that I am enrolling them literally tonight, and then we are going to be getting them in as soon as possible. So we'll definitely vlog their first day of daycare, whenever that is. Alright guys, do not mind how I look right now. I just woke up, and I woke up this morning to an email from their daycare. I have been emailing back and forth with them for about a week now, and I had to give them like a ton of information, so it's taken a little bit longer than I expected. But I just got confirmation on when their first day of daycare is at the place that I had went in person that I talked about in this video. That is still the daycare we are going with, and officially their first day of school or daycare is going to be the 17th of August. Whew, there's just a lot going on currently. I know I talked about college in this video and stuff, but I am still to this day figuring last minute things out with my financial aid and with parking and just a few last minute details. So the next week is going to be seriously insane. I also found out that I'm pretty sure my first day of college is the 19th, so I'll be going into school right after the boys going to daycare. Perfect timing, but a lot going on. Can't wait to vlog it, and yeah. And keep you updated with school, but I mean, it's a for sure thing. I have my schedule, I have my parking pass, I have literally like everything ready to go. So yeah, I just wanted to clarify those things. And kind of give you updates on what we're doing with life since it's going in a different direction than I originally thought. But anyways, that is it for today's video, and I will just see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.